Well, good morning from Northeast Campus. We are here this morning with Jessica Dillard, our University Transfer Specialist. Good morning, Jessica.
Hi. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, we're glad to have you here. University transfer has been a big topic over the last few years. We've really kind of centered our focus on that, not exclusively on that, but really done a lot to routinize and put systems in place for students to have a successful university transfer opportunity. And we've got University Days coming up in April. What can you tell us about the plans for this year's University Days events, and maybe are they going to be any different than last year or the year before?
I can, yeah. So they are going to be a little bit different. Previously, in years past, we would have a University Day maybe at one campus, but this year we've focused on having them at all 4 of our campuses.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
We don't want anything to get in the way of students having access to our university partners and then furthering their education, which that's our goal of supporting them here. So our University Days are going to span over all 4 campuses. This spring semester, though, will be at our West Campus on April 5th, and then our Southeast Campus on April 6th, and we're even offering an online option on the 7th, so in the afternoon, to hopefully focus in on some students that maybe have to work regular business hours.
Right.
So we'll have a Zoom session as well. Those University Days are going to feature 25 universities, which is right, 25 plus actually, which is exciting. They range from institutions in our state to bordering states, and we even had some travel across states in the fall semester. We were surprised as well. So along with all of those great opportunities, University Days are going to include some tuition waivers for students, which is really exciting.
Tell us about that. What does that mean?
So we were really lucky to get some funds by the Schusterman Family Foundation to offer some drawings for students that are participating in University Days. So any student that checks in at the event and participates, they're going to get entered into a drawing to win a $250 tuition waiver. And that waiver is going to be good for the student whenever they transfer, so at their university.
At their university.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
That's really cool.
That's
so
incredible.
Yeah,
Yes.
so we awarded 3 of them in the fall semester. We will award 3 again this spring semester. So each date, students get the opportunity. So really, if they wanted to visit all 3, they would have 3 entries.
So they'll be at Southeast Campus, West Campus, and
Online.
Yeah. Great.
Jessica, I think probably a lot of us kind of remember these events and you got to learn about schools, but it's really more than just about see what schools are out there, right? I mean, what are the outcomes that you all are hoping for, especially since you've designed this much more expansive offering this year?
Yeah. So, I mean, number one goal always is university exploration. That's what we want. We want students to be able to check out their options. They might only be familiar with a couple institutions and maybe not know about some other ones that are maybe not too far, but have exactly what they wanted. We want students to be able to get exactly where they're going. So support them in that way. We know that starting the transfer conversation early helps students. So even if they're in their first semester, still come out, still see the program, still go meet with institutions and figure out what you might need to be prepping for and transfer.
That's great advice. We're all part of this student success initiative that's going on in many facets. We have it going on in workforce. Clearly, we're talking about it in transfer today. And tell us a little bit about how faculty and staff can best support this event and encourage students to participate.
For sure. So number one is make announcements in classes. Our faculty in the classroom, they have our students in front of them multiple times a week. So any quick announcements that they can push out just really quickly in the beginning or the end of class, or even posting it into their online class, that would be excellent. That would really, really help our programs. And come out and visit themselves. It's for students for sure, but please come out and see us. Our faculty and staff are welcome.
Well, you, as a faculty or staff member, you may have the question from a student about what options are out there. And it's not that you would ever be expected to know everything or what you know, but just to know a little bit is helpful as you're conversing and mentoring your students.
Yeah,
for sure. And and maybe even you strike up a conversation with someone that's there about furthering some opportunities for our students. That would be my dream of faculty members going out and running into another faculty member and advisor and getting connected, and then all of a sudden we have articulation agreements blossoming from that. That would be excellent.
Exactly, because it's not just other transfer specialists who are there. There are going to be recruiters, there are going to be some faculty members,
Yeah.
program coordinators who are there to build relationships with.
Absolutely. So that's really, really exciting. On top of other benefits for our faculty and staff to support the programs and encourage students to come out, we've got another gracious sponsor of Student Life who is going to help us bring some food trucks to these programs. So we're going to feed students. And then we have the option for our faculty and staff to purchase lunch if they want to. So kind of mix up their daily options. So we'll have that, and then all the details they can always find on our portion of the TCC website. So just tulsacc.edu/transfer center. We have all of our program stuff there.
Jessica, just in the last minute or two we have, any other projects coming up? I mean, I know you all always have stuff going, so anything else that's coming up in the next couple of months you wanted to mention?
Absolutely. I've got one more. So we have some more details to come on this one, but it's going to be called Where You Headed Week. And it's going to be mid-April, so the week of April 18th. And we're going to celebrate where students are going after they're done with TCC. So students can come by, let us know where they're going. We're going to celebrate them right there in person. We're going to have some TCC services with us. We'll have some photo prop options, some celebration swag to hand to them, and then just make sure that they've got all their boxes checked before they're going on to their next steps. We'll also have some really fancy cookies there, so some refreshments as well.
Sounds delicious.
Yeah, we're going to rotate all campuses too. So in a week, we'll see all 4 of our campuses.
Lots of great stuff as always from the Office of University Transfer. Jessica Dillard, Transfer Specialist, really appreciate you coming by today. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you for the opportunity. I really appreciate it.
And we'll see you next time.